Okay, let's just jump right in. Something fundamental is changing about how we find things online. We're all moving from a world of searching through endless blue links to a world of just getting answers directly from an AI. And this isn't just some small tweak. Nope. This is a full-blown revolution, and it's creating a whole new playbook, Generative Engine Optimization, or GEO. And if you're thinking, oh, this is all stuff for the future, I want you to look at this number, 32%. What is that? That is the slice of sales-qualified leads that early adopters are already getting from generative AI search. And that's up from pretty much zero just a little while ago. The stakes are sky high, and believe me, the race is already on. So what's really powering this whole revolution? Well, we're seeing this entire new ecosystem just spring to life. You've got platforms like Google's SGE, you've got ChatGPT, Perplexity. They're literally rewriting the rules of the game. So if you're a marketer, this isn't just interesting. It's a critical drop everything and pay attention kind of moment.
And that brings us to a tough, but, really necessary conversation. Why is the old way of doing SEO basically becoming obsolete? All those strategies that have been the absolute bedrock of digital marketing for more than a decade, well, they're starting to crumble. Let's dig into why that old playbook just doesn't work in this new AI-first world.
This really says it all, doesn't it? On the left, you've got your traditional SEO stuff, worrying about keyword density, counting backlinks. But look at the right. That's GEO. We're talking about things like entity mapping, which is really just about teaching the AI that your brand is a true expert on a subject. And AI citation tracking, that's knowing exactly when an AI uses your content as its source. It's a massive shift from trying to game an algorithm to genuinely teaching an AI. So, okay, if the old way is broken, what's the fix? What do we do now? It means we have to adopt a totally new strategic mindset. It's time to talk about the new rules of the road, and they all fall under this umbrella of Generative Engine Optimization, GEO. So what in the world is GEO, really? At its heart, it's the art and science of optimizing your content so that these new AI answer engines can understand it, trust it, and want to show it to people. Think about it like this. It's not about ranking #1 for a keyword anymore. It's about becoming the most trusted, most complete source that an AI chooses to cite in its answer. Now, to win at GEO, you've got to start thinking like an AI. And they generally look for 3 key things. First up is multi-source verification. The AI checks around to see if other credible sources are saying the same thing you are. Second, entity authority. It asks, is this brand a recognized expert on this topic? And third, answer completeness. It's looking for the content that answers the question fully, with no stone unturned. That is the new bar for quality. All right, so theory's great, but let's get practical. How do you actually do any of this stuff? Well, to succeed in GEO, you're probably going to need a new set of tools. So let's spotlight a few key players to give you a feel for what's out there to help you really dominate this new landscape. First on the list is Contently, and they're really positioning themselves as the big enterprise-level solution. Their key strength is what they call a GEO blueprint, and what that really means is they help you build a complete top-to-bottom strategy for your entire content ecosystem, not just tweaking one page at a time. And when you look under the hood, you can see these features are built for big companies. For instance, automated entity identification. That's a fancy way of saying it helps the AI automatically connect your brand name with your areas of expertise. They've also got tools to optimize your whole content library at once with all the safety and governance a huge company needs. It's really built for market leaders. And the results? Well, they kind of speak for themselves, don't they? Get this, a Fortune 500 client using their platform saw 32% of their sales-qualified leads come from generative AI search, and they did it in just 6 weeks. That's not just a small bump, that's a massive, immediate hit to the bottom line. Okay, next up is a tool that plays a totally different but equally crucial role. If Contently is your strategist building the plan, think of BrightEdge as your intelligence operative, your eyes and ears on the ground. Its superpower is real-time AI monitoring, which is so important because these AI engines change constantly. So what does that monitoring actually look like? Well, it means you can see, right now, who the AI is quoting for your most important topics. You get a live look at your competitors' visibility, and, this is huge, you can get an alert the moment an AI engine changes its algorithm. It lets your team be agile instead of always being a step behind. And we're not talking about guesswork here. The precision is key. Users are reporting an incredible 89% accuracy in tracking those AI citations. That means you can trust the data you're seeing and make really quick, confident moves when an algorithm decides to change overnight. All right, let's switch gears and look at a tool that brings GEO right down to the person actually writing the words, Surfer SEO. Its big advantage is its answer-focused scoring system. It gives writers and editors that instant, actionable feedback they need to get it right. So picture this. As you're writing, Surfer is giving you a live optimization score. It's looking at what the AI search results are showing, it's recommending related keywords to include, and it's even giving you tips on how to format your content to be the perfect answer. It's honestly like having a little GEO coach sitting on your shoulder. And that coaching really pays off. It's all about speed and efficiency. Teams that use Surfer are grabbing those coveted spots in AI answers and search features 27% faster than if they were trying to do it all by hand. It just closes that gap between creating content and creating content that actually wins. Now, those were just 3 examples. As you can see from this broader list, there's a whole new ecosystem of specialized tools just exploding onto the scene. You have some that focus on building your authority, others that are all about optimizing for questions. The real takeaway here isn't about any one tool. It's that a whole new market is being built to tackle every single piece of the GAO puzzle. So we've got a new strategy and new tools, which of course means we need a new scoreboard. The old KPIs, things like your keyword ranking or just raw website traffic, they don't really tell the whole story anymore. So what should you be tracking to know if you're actually succeeding? These 3 right here, these should be your new North Stars. First, AI citation rate. This tells you flat out, are you becoming a trusted source for the AI? Second, answer box appearances. Are you showing up in that prime real estate? And third, entity recognition accuracy. This one's a bit more technical, but it is absolutely crucial. It measures whether the AI correctly understands who you are and what you're an expert in. Getting these right is what winning is going to look like in 2025. So let's bring this all home. This huge shift from a page of blue links to a direct, generative answer, this is not a trend. It's the new reality. The future of how we discover things online is generative, and adapting to it, well, it's not really optional anymore. It's about survival. And that really just leaves us with one final crucial question you need to be asking your team. Your competitors, especially the smart ones who are getting those 32% lead boosts, they are already optimizing for this. So, are you?